There are three main forms of assistive device for archery. So the main ones that I get involved with are use of a stool. So we mentioned that to be in the standing category, you need 25 deficit points. For use of a stool, you need 38 deficit points. And that would need to be something that doesn't have a backrest and keeps your feet on the floor. So you're not allowed to have a separate platform or anything for your feet to go onto. If the stool isn't providing sufficient support, then you can use a wheelchair, which is sort of defined as having four wheels in contact with the floor, and your feet must be on the footplate of the wheelchair and not on the floor. For UK tournaments, we can be a bit more flexible with that, but for world archery scenarios, then it is very much four wheels only. You can also get arm supports and sort of release devices, which would be for archers who have problems with their upper body and are unable to use the standard sort of release functions. There's so many different versions that it would have to be an individual discussion really on that. But if you're not classified, you are able to self-declare your need for these devices, and you can shoot in mainstream tournaments as a mainstream archer using these assistive devices. And as long as the judges agree that it's safe, then you can continue and you would be considered amongst the mainstream archers for that purpose. Yeah, no, archery is actually really really inclusive in that sense, that a lot of sports you need to provide quite a lot of medical evidence and medical proof before you're allowed to use assistive devices, whereas actually in archery you can use assistive devices up to actually quite a high level. So even like national tour and things that are quite high level UK tournaments that are shot kind of under the jurisdiction of Archery GB, you can just self-declare whatever you need and carry on even without a classification.